an incredible painting about the destruction of a family. The man has just discovered that his wife has been unfaithful. The disappointment on his face feels painfully real. In his hand is the letter from his wife's lover, and beneath his foot is the portrait of that lover being crushed. But there's something else at his feet. His wife. She's thrown herself to the ground, begging for forgiveness. Her hands are clasped above her head, and the bracelets on her wrists almost look like handcuffs placed on a criminal. There's something else on the floor, a split apple. The other half remains on the table, pierced through the center by a knife. The apple represents their broken marriage. The half on the floor represents the wife. The half left on the table represents the husband, whose heart has been pierced. The children have no idea what's happening. They keep playing, building a house of cards, but in just a few moments, the real home they're living in will collapse just like those cards. Even the paintings on the wall were chosen deliberately. On the left is Adam and Eve being driven out of Eden. Beneath it hangs the portrait of the unfaithful wife. On the right is abandoned, a ship on the verge of sinking. Beneath it hangs the portrait of the husband, whose world has fallen apart. And in the mirror we can see that the door is open, which means the woman will soon walk through it and never return. And here's the most fascinating part. This isn't just a single painting. Augustus Leopold Egg didn't end the story here. Years later, he painted 2 more works showing what became of this family. Years have passed since the family fell apart. The father is gone now. He died of grief. The portraits of both parents still hang on the wall. They may no longer be in this home, but their presence still remains, because they left behind 2 young daughters. The younger sister rests her head on her older sister's lap. The older sister gazes out the window. The artist said they are praying for their lost mother. And as the older sister prays, she looks out through the window. And that moon, we'll see it again in the very next painting. This is the other side of that same night. This woman is the girl's mother. By now, she has also been abandoned by her lover. She is trying to spend the night beneath the Adelphi arches on the banks of the River Thames, holding her baby close. It was one of the most desperate places in London. It's impossible to tell whether the baby is asleep or dead. Even the posters in the background weren't chosen at random. One is Victims, the other is The Cure for Love. Both were plays about unhappy marriages. But the most heartbreaking detail is the moon. It's the very same moon from the previous painting, which means that, at that very moment, while the 2 young girls are praying for their mother is only a few miles away, looking up at the same moon. Through these 3 paintings, Augustus Leopold Egg shows how a single act of betrayal destroyed not only a marriage, but the future of an entire family. Whether this woman deserves our sympathy or our condemnation, the artist leaves that decision to us.